Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to my channel. I am Chi Chi and I am a movement and meditation coach. I am going to do an energy reading for the portal energy that we have going on today. This is one of my first lives, so pardon me if I'm still like figuring things out. But anyway, all right, so today is September 9th and 9-9. Okay, so damn it, I meant to do a little more research on the 9 numerology, but the 9 essentially is close to the 10, right? It's towards the end. So is that it's a number of like finality, conclusions, things wrapping up, but it can also be a number of surrender, just giving it to God, letting things go, realizing when it's time to walk away or when it's time to push through to the other side. So with this Virgo season that we're in, it is an earth sign. It is of the earth elements like that of Taurus and Capricorn. And with earth energy, it's all about grounding, solid, coming back down to earth. And with Virgo energy, and specifically, it is ruled by planet Mercury, like that of Gemini. And Mercury is the planet of communication, news, travel, ideas. So we're grounding our ideas to bring them like heaven on earth. It's basically bringing heaven to earth. It's bringing those ideas down to earth and basically watering those seeds so they can harvest in due time in the appropriate season. So it's like with this surrender energy, with this 9 energy, it's like taking that assessment to say, okay, when it comes to this idea, I want to ground, reassessing it, right? Because we are in Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde specifically is all about going back, reassessing, reaffirming, re-engineering, re-strategizing, reformatting, right? Redecorating, reorganizing, also detoxing and purging, liquefying, like flushing, cleansing. All of that is Virgo energy as well that we could be feeling. So, with this portal energy, it can feel like a rebirth. It can feel like a baptism for some people. It can feel like, day one of a new fitness journey, a new fitness regimen. It can be a perspective shift of a new relationship because Virgo is the opposite of Pisces energy. And Virgo is the Hermit in tarot, and the Hanged Man is Pisces energy in tarot. So, with taking this step back, with bringing those ideas, Pisces energy, down to earth, Virgo style, Virgo energy, you could also have a perspective shift because maybe you're going back to look at something at a closer glance and you're realizing, oh, wow, I never considered this angle before. It could totally, like before, I didn't think it could work. But now that I have this perspective shift, I think this is something that could work. I think this is something that could make me happy or give me fulfillment, or this is an area I believe I could find success in. So with this 9-9 portal, a it can be a great time to wrap things up, to get clarity and finality on areas of life where you may have felt stuck, where you may have felt in limbo, where you may have been teeter-tottering either way to say, okay, which path should I go on? Which direction should I look towards? Which ideas should I embrace? So before a fresh new beginning can start, there has to be clarity. There has to be space for this new energy to come into, right? Like if you're entertaining a new relationship, that new person can't come in if you're already entertaining someone else, unless it's clear that that's what the arrangement is going to be. If you want me to be your partner, then why do you already have one? Okay, where am I supposed to go? Or if you already have a full-time job, do you really have the hours for a second full-time job? Like where's the space for the new energy to come into? Just like if you're moving in, if you ordered a new bed, a new piece of large furniture, before they move it into the room that you want it in, that space has to be cleared out of the old energy, okay? Or at least needs to be a new space where it's free, where it can easily assume that new energy unbothered without causing a distraction to anything else. So this could be a great time to really get clear and honest about what needs to happen, what pivot, because it may not be an ending per se, but it may be a pivot that needs to happen, and that may be part of the surrendering as well, because the pivot may require you to collaborate with someone you'd rather not collaborate with. And so, okay, like in order to get to the finish line, I'm willing to pivot and, meet this person in the middle of the road, or the pivot could be some type of compromise, because again, with having a perspective shift, with seeing things in a different way, and with a breath after a nap, after you've eaten something, right? After you've put something on your guts, Virgo rules the guts, after you've hydrated yourself, after you've gotten adequate rest and fulfilled your needs, maybe now you can see things. Conan, enough, stop. Maybe you can see things from a different perspective. Maybe you're not seeing things from so much your ego, or from your pain points, or from your traumatic experience. You can see things from like, oh, well, this could be a totally new, fresh story, chapter, relationship, embrace. It doesn't have to be a continuation of past hurts, or past storylines, or past assumptions. So because we do have the Virgo new moon coming up later on this week. So again, just reinforcing the importance of finality of previous chapters, previous storylines, previous inevitable endings that you don't see a future in this area. You clearly don't see any more growth happening in this area of life. So let's go ahead and wrap it up. Let's go ahead and call it quits, so we can pursue this new thing open-heartedly and full-heartedly with this divine time that we have now, right? So that's just a little background on the 9-9 energy. I had an idea to pull out like all the nines from the tarot. That may take a little time, because I want to pull like all the nine energy. So like all the hermits and then all the nines, just to like get different perspective. But we'll just do the nines. I won't do the hermits, and I'll keep talking. But then it's like Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands. Yeah, that's too much. So I'll pull it from, which deck should I use? We'll pull it just from the traditional deck. Yeah, we'll just pull it from the traditional deck. All right, so we are in September. We are wrapping up summer. So hopefully you enjoyed the summer season. Hopefully you had an opportunity to get out the house, to to really enjoy nature. That's another thing too with September energy, because we are wrapping up summer, and the foliage, at least on this side of the world, the foliage is starting to turn. It's starting to get really pretty out. And, like this, it's just a small window we have to enjoy this beautiful shift in energy. So if you have an opportunity to get outside to enjoy it, please do. All right, awesome. Okay, that was in this bag. All right, happy Saturday to anyone joining in, and thank you. I guess I'll go ahead and go live over here on Instagram, because I really wanted to make sure YouTube was good to go before I involved my IG peeps. And I am going to go live from my podcast page. So if you're not already, follow my podcast page too, My Virgo Friend. I produce a weekly energy forecast every single week. And I talk about like the energy that we're in, what you expect to see. Oh, this is really nice. Okay, cool. All right, so hopefully it sets up and doesn't give me any problems. I really want it to be on facing because the lighting is so much better. But we're going to do what we do. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe right now. I didn't do the whole details in my caption. I may go back and add it. Add me on Instagram at CheCheBabe, CheCheBabe. Okay. All right. So the fro is going to do what it's going to do. Okay. All right. So we're going to go live. Did we establish going live? I think we did. Yay. Okay. Awesome. All right, so happy 9/9 day. Like I said, we are going to pull some cards. Well, not pull some cards. I'm just going to examine all of the nines, okay? Excuse me. So if you're just joining on My Virgo Friend podcast, I am live right now on my YouTube channel. So please join in. Y'all are getting the BTS. I'm not engaging so much over here, okay? I will post this live, but I'm doing the YouTube live right now. So join me on YouTube live if you are at it, okay? All right, so like I said, today is the 9/9 portal, September 9th, and it is the number of surrender, getting close to the end, excitement for the end of a chapter, but really having to push through towards the end, okay? So like I said, Virgo energy is represented by the Hermit card, okay, in tarot. And when you see the Hermit card, it's this sage, basically. It's this older person. This person is wise. They have experience. They have gone in solitude for an extended period of time to reflect, to figure out, okay, what is going on, to consolidate all of the past experience and wisdom they've acquired over time. And when they're ready, they're taking their staff in hand and they are taking the lantern with the light inside, and they are going back out into the world to share it, to share their light, to cast their light, okay, to enlighten others. So with this 9/9 portal, hopefully you experience some form of enlightenment, some type of aha moment, some type of epiphany that helps you to gain some clarity on what you need to do, what you should have done, what would be best for you, what would be in your best intentions, your best, not your best self, but your best, it will work out in your best favor, I guess I should say. For example, because Virgo does rule the intestines, it rules the guts, health, and wellness. So you may have an encounter that gives you enlightenment to a health and wellness change you need to make. Like maybe you need to surrender to the fact that you can't eat fast food anymore. You just can't, because it makes you swell, it makes you burp, it gives you gas, it makes you break out in your face. It just doesn't agree with your body, So maybe that's your enlightenment, that you need to change your diet, that you need to drink a little more water, that you actually do need to purchase the probiotics and regulate your digestive system. Maybe you have had a burst of energy in recent weeks, recent days, but now you're just feeling like your energy is slowing down a little bit. You just want to be by yourself. You just kind of want to just sit down somewhere, and just chill. That could be this hermit energy as well. And when you do have that energy or that desire to just chill, to hang out and just relax, that is the time to journal. That is the time to talk out loud to yourself. Hear yourself saying the thoughts, okay? Don't just allow the thoughts to run crazy in your head. Say the shit out loud, because then when you hear yourself saying it, sometimes it's like, oh my God. You can like recalibrate yourself, like what the blank? Like, no, I don't want that. So when you have those moments of solitude, take a nap, okay? One of my favorite techniques to do when I feel myself start to overthink, when I feel myself percolating on the same thoughts over and over again, when the same person just keeps coming back in my head, when I hadn't made any kind of contact with them, I'm like, okay, I need to reset. I need to turn myself off and on again. Take a nap, okay? Like literally, whenever the PlayStation would mess up when I was younger, unplug it, blow the little thing, whatever, and then it'll be fine. Usually you just unplug it, plug it back in, like unplug it, give it a minute, then plug it back in, and it usually works just fine. So you're the same way, okay? We're plants, but we're also computer systems, okay? So sometimes you just need to detach, unplug, take a nap, get off social media. Not now, because finish this stream that I'm doing, and then maybe unplug. Doing a social media detox. Maybe you feel the need that you need to like really just detox and step away from the mindless scrolling, the TikToking, the mindless consumption of media that's not adding any value to your life, that's not making any type of positive impact in your day to day. If anything is keeping you distracted with shit you don't care to know about, so maybe you have this recent desire to just unplug, detach so you can recharge. Remember who you are, what the plan is, what the vision is, all of that, okay? Also, Hermit energy. This may be a time for research for some of y'all. Back to school period started with Leo season back in August. So just keeping up with that same energy of focus, head down on the books, or blinders on, running your race, not concerned about anyone else's lane, but just focused on your vision. So this is that person that's staying up late nights studying, at the library. They're the last person to leave and they have the little lamp. You see that scene in movies and TV all the time where it's that last person that falls asleep on their books because they're just going so hard at their studies, right? So this is that late nights, early morning energy as well. Really putting that focus and commitment, because again, earth energy, we're building here, we're planting seeds and we're watering them day after day, with our routines, with our rituals, with our habits. Okay, so that goes hand in hand with this energy as well. Really focusing on you, again, your health and wellness. Your wellness may be budgeting, going back to bookkeeping, like going back to like, okay, hold up, what's going on with this money? Where's the money going? Where's the money coming from? What needs to change? Okay, that may be your financial wellness because it stresses you out that you don't understand what's going on with your money. So maybe your health and wellness is going back to the books, going back to the budget, okay? Or your health and wellness may be establishing some boundaries with friends or with people because you see that when your energy is around them, it just does not work. It doesn't make you feel good. It makes you feel anxious. It makes you feel jittery. It makes you feel unsure. It makes you feel uncertain, or it just does not vibe with you. And maybe that's a part of your emotional wellness, your spiritual wellness. Okay. Some people can literally disturb your spirit. You can see it. You can see it. Just pay attention. Sometimes your body pays attention, gives you the signs. Like sometimes, if you find yourself like uncontrollably yawning, you'll like notice that, like where you're just chilling and then like maybe someone else comes in, or maybe you go around somebody else and now you're just uncontrollably yawning, or maybe now you're angry out of nowhere, or you see it all the time where like you're like in a mood, but then someone comes in all chipper and happy, and now you're chipper and happy, but you didn't want to be chipper and happy because you were pissed, but you couldn't help it because their vibes were just so like lit up. So this could be someone coming into your life with a light. Maybe you've been in a dark place recently, and now just when you thought you was at your wit's end, you thought you was about to give up, you was about to just be like, fuck it, and just throw in the towel, somebody comes in with a light, and it's like, I ain't think about it like that. Damn, I do have options. Oh my God, I am great. I am worthy. I do have another chance. I do have another option. You know what I'm saying? Like someone just gives you enlightenment. Okay, maybe you've been in a hermit place, not really sure why, just like just trying to figure life out, but now someone has shed some light to you. Okay, maybe an earth angel, maybe someone that is a karmic partner, twin flame, or just someone that is just in passing. They have nothing to do with your life, but they communicate some kind of message to you where it gives you enlightenment and it pulls you out of that dark place. And now you feel like you can stand tall. Now you feel that sense of worry, shame, doubt, fear is lightening the load. And going on with that, I said I was going to go through all the nines in the tarot deck. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Nine of Swords, okay? The Nine of Swords, this is called the 3 a.m. card. This is the card of like, again, where I was saying, when you find yourself just going over and over the same thoughts, you're in that analysis paralysis where you just beat the dead horse mentally. Like, you just can't get something out of your head, and it's to the point where it's giving you nightmares. It's to the point where it has you anxious day and night, where it has you in depression because this person either just woke up from a bad dream or they're pissed off because they can't fall asleep. But either way, no rest and no relief is being had. There's darkness all around them. We see the Nine of Swords. cascading above them represented that emotional distress, that spiritual attack, spiritual warfare. When you're sleeping, that's probably the most vulnerable that you are, right? Like that's when you're in your dream state. And that's when a lot of healing happens, but that can also be a time where a lot of spiritual attacks happen. So that's why it's very important to say your prayers at night before you go to sleep. That's why it's important to say your prayers again when you wake up in the morning. Thank you, God, for waking me up. Like, cover yourself in spiritual protection, because you just never know like we're literally in a spiritual warfare. Like, you see how the world is becoming more and more technological and less humane every single day. Like they're making it to where we're interacting with each other less and less, so we're feeling less of each other's spirit unless it's intentional. So you have to make sure that while we're in this world that's moving away from, oh gosh, I'm about to get emotional now. We're in a world that's moving away from the spirit, and so much in like robotics and technology and the artificial, like the artificial is starting to dominate. And so it's just very important. Oh my God. It's just very important that you take care of your spirit, because there's just a lot of attack on humans, on life, on women. Like, I don't want to go like down this rabbit hole, but there is like just such an attack on life and the spirit and happiness. Like people are finally waking up to see like, oh my God, I don't have to work 40 hours a week to survive. Like, that's not the only way. I don't have to get married as soon as I graduated high school. I don't have to, saying, like, you're waking up from the delusion, you're waking up from the fantasy, you're waking up from the mind fuck of whatever had you in the dark space, like whatever, like hopefully you're coming out again, like the hermit light, like the aha moment, like, oh my God, like you finally woke up before you got to the 10 of ruin. The 9 was like, hold up, like let's something else, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that wake up call. This could be wake up call energy as well. So just being reminded that you do need to take care of your spirit. What you eat does matter. How much water you drink does matter. How much rest you get does matter. Who you surround yourself with matters. Like who you expose your spirit to matters. Who you tell your dreams to, who you share your nightmares with. Like all of this stuff matters, you guys, because there's a lot of people that's just on autopilot where they're not taking care of their spirit, or worse, they're just oblivious to the spiritual attacks that's being done to them, and then they come around you with their, like messed up energy, and now you're wondering why you're frowning and listening to anger, death, murder music. Like, we have to be mindful and pull ourselves, and it's so hard when that's like the norm in today's society, to be so numb and zoned out and detached and unplugged. Like, no. And that's why it's so important to have these times of grounding yourself and reminding yourself of who you are and why it's important. And you know what I'm saying? Like your spirit matters. And just speaking to the creatives now, like the creatives, y'all are the rechargers of spirit, like for the world. You know what I'm saying? Like people watch you day and night to lift their spirits. People watch you creatives to be inspired. People watch you creatives to give them the courage to make a decision, to act on their own art, to act on their own passions, their own creativity. You know what I'm saying? So if you have spirit, don't contain it. Like today I came home and I seen somebody was moving, and on the back of their shirt it had "Don't waste talent," or "Never waste talent." I think it said "Never waste talent." And that just like, oh my God, that just like really, that just really spoke to me. Hence like why I'm live today, you know what I'm saying? Because I hadn't gone live in like a long time, but it's just like somebody DM me again today, like not the same person DM me, but I just get DMs and audio notes all the time and messages from people like, Chi, thank you so much for your podcast, or thank you send me an audio note, I need you to pray for me, or I'm calling you tomorrow so I can hear your voice. Like my voice heals, and it's like I have to stop running away from that or downplaying that shit. Like, no, this helps people. And when I don't show up, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a part of the collective. It hurts, you know what I'm saying? And it's like Nine of Swords could also be your soul screaming at you, like universe screaming at you, like, Okay, I hear you. Like, enough is enough. Like, okay, I'm gonna stop running from my gifts. I'm gonna stop running from my passions. I'm gonna start running from my dreams. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's giving me nightmares. The fact that I'm not chasing my dreams. You know what I'm saying? The fact that I'm wasting so much time is pissing me off. So nine ain't the nine of swords could be that wake up call that you need. Like, it sucks. You know what I'm saying? It may be, again, because we're still in Mercury retrograde, it could be the past haunting you. And the past has haunted you for so long and so intensely to where you have no choice but to move. You have no choice but to get out of the bed. You have no choice but to move. Like, literally, you can't sit still anymore. Like, you can't unsee it. This is also energy, like, you can't unsee it. Like, you know what? I dealt with this long as I could, but I can't unsee this. I can't unfeel this disrespect. I can't unfeel this hurt. I can't unfuck myself. You know what I'm saying? So, like, now I have to do something about it because we can't go to the 10 with this energy. So this is going to be that wake up call. And to go along with that energy, we'll do the Nine of Wands next, okay? So swords is air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. If you're just joining, I'm doing the 9/9 portal reading. Hello to all of my Instagram lovers, followers. I'm doing a YouTube live right now. Okay, please join my YouTube channel. I'm going to go back and read all these comments and stuff. I just really want to be as focused on my YouTube peeps as possible. But thank you so much for my IG peeps. I am going to go back and read the comments and some shit. I am going to go back and read the comments. Okay. I love you. I love you, Sadie's. Happy birthday. Okay. Oh shit, your birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday. But next is the Nine of Wands, okay? So the Nine of Wands is fire energy. Aquarius, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? So the Nine of Wands, this is the wounded warrior. This is the person that is on guard. They're on the defense. They're waiting for the other shoe to drop. It's like, I know something is coming. What's up? What's going on? Okay? Nine of Wands. And this person, they're just so tense. They're tense in the body. They're tense in the shoulders. They're tense in the mind. Because again, they're anticipating something. They're on guard. They're on the defense. And when someone's on the defense, are they the nicest person? No. Okay? They're irritable. They're moody. Maybe even paranoid at sometimes, but this person is just on standby. They're on guard. Okay? They're so busy focused on what's ahead, they're not really paying attention to what's already happened, what's been done, the success that has already been made. It's like, dude, we're at the 9. Like, relax. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, it's that energy. Okay? So the Nine of Wands reminds us that if you don't heal, you will feel and see it later. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like the energy of, like, you sabotage a relationship because you didn't heal from your previous relationship. Somebody else cut you, but now you're bleeding on the next person. Is that energy? It's like making other people, it's like that victim energy, like other people have to suffer because you're suffering type of energy. And after the 9 is the 10. The 10 is done. The 10 is, I'm out of here. I'm burnt out. I quit. 10 is I quit. 9 is I'm thinking about quitting. 9 is I am hurting. I am going through something, and I know it's going to get worse from here. I'm trying to hang on. Look, he got his little bandage on. He's got both hands on the staff or whatever. But all of this growth, you know what I'm saying, behind him, he's not paying attention to that. He's focused on the gray rather than appreciating the green. So with this Nine of Wands energy and the 9/9 portal in Virgo season, Virgo is one of the main signs that's known for being tense and, like, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, just tense. We can be tense because we have the stereotype of being overthinkers, and when you're overthinking, you're not relaxed, you're not moving in faith, you're not just going with the flow because you need to know what's going, you know what I'm saying, you just have all these ideas, and with that overthinking, it can bring on stress, it can bring on worry, it can bring on fear and doubt, and all of those mental energies manifest in the body as well. And it does manifest into tense shoulders, belly aches, head aches, feet, your feet are hurting. You know what I'm saying? Like it manifests all throughout the body with those mental and emotional and spiritual energies. Okay, so with the Nine of Wands, it's here to remind us that we're all healing from something, and healing is always going to be a lifelong journey. Like you're never going to get to the end of healing, really, because there's always going to be something, like even on your body. Like, you may get one scratch, and then once they heal, you may get a bug bite somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be something to heal, or maybe there's a laceration in your scalp because you're scratching too hard or scratching your skin too hard, and now this part of your body needs to heal. There's always going to be something to heal. And on the same note of that, when it comes to relationships, don't scare off the love that's coming in, because the Nine of Wands is missing one wand. The one wand is the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is new love. That's a new fire. That's a new spark. That's chemistry. That's hot like fire. That's like, ooh, like when somebody flirts with you and you feel that little tingle, or like when you flirt with somebody because you're feeling that fire in your belly. It's that, like, that initiation of like, hey, that fire. So it's like, don't chase away the new fire or the new spark that could come in, that could get you some excitement, all because you healing. Oh, I'm still healing. Well, yeah, you're gonna be healing for the rest of your life. You're dying, remember? Like, we're growing, and then eventually we're dying. We're plants, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're humans. We're matter. We're organic matter. So we're growing, and then we're dying. So like, we're all dying. We're all gonna die. So what are you waiting for? Don't scare off the money. Don't scare off the love. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're all healing from something. We're all going through something. So, who's to say that you can't heal with new love? Who's to say you can't heal from a new passion, from a new spark? Who's to say you can't heal from new ideas, from getting into a new routine, a new ritual, a new habit? Who says? So you're always so. Um, there's a way to anticipate the future, but you can also plan for the future. Like, what good is it to anticipate the future and just worry, 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 rather than putting ideas on paper? Like, journal. Like, with this Nine of Wands energy, it's a reminder to get that high energy and excitement and do something with it. Because we've seen people that have been high energy and anger, it can be destructive. But someone that's high energy and excitement, that could be healing, that could be productive, that could be good. You know what I'm saying? So to have the high energy, it's not a bad thing. It's what you do with it. So if you're going to be destructive with this high energy, you need to be reminded that you need to do something with that. So I know with fire signs, meditation is not really what they wouldn't go to, but like boxing, going to the gym, working out, running, going outside to run, just going out in nature, playing, okay? Really tapping into your inner child. Do something that makes you feel good, something that makes you smile naturally, something that gets you back in your body, that helps you to relax. Pero relax, okay? This is the energy that you need to relax, because you're going to burn yourself out. With Virgo energy, we have the stereotype of perfectionism. And with that perfectionism, it could be overworking. It could be not giving anyone else space or room to help you, because you need to be in control of everything, because you need to have it perfect, because you need to have it to your standards, okay? So, again, with this energy, with the Virgo energy and that perfectionism, the need to relax, the need to know that you don't know everything, the need to know that you're never going to know everything. You're never going to know how to do every single thing at 100% effort 100% of the time. It's just not possible. That's why we have different positions. Okay, this person is playing their position. Okay, they're on standby, but so does everyone else. Everyone else has their position to support you. Okay, there's other people that shine where you suck. There's other people that are great at what you are inexperienced at. Where you're a novice, there are experts out there willing and ready to assist you. But if you're so tense in the body and feeling like, oh my gosh, I have to do everything by myself, relax. No, you don't. But you have to open up. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're all tense and closed off, no one can really come in to get heart to heart with you, to feel you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're so, again, look, he closed off. He closed off his chest. So Again, with this Nine of Wands energy, is the need to relax and to go with the flow and have fun. Because again, going back to the Nine of Swords, the spirit, you have to keep your spirit alive. And this Nine of Wands don't realize that he's on the brink of losing his spirit. So if you feel like you can resonate with losing your spirit through grief, loss, ageism, you're getting older. For my birthdays, for my Virgo celebrating another birthday, you may be having the birthday blues going on right now. If you feel like you're losing your spirit because you lost your job, you lost your partner, you lost your friend group, you lost your sense of self, you don't even know who the fuck you are because you're at whatever age and you don't know what's going on with your life. Those are all spirit killers. But you know what gets your spirit going again. You were once a child, okay? You were once playing uninhibited. There have been times where you've been laughing uncontrollably, where you've been smiling. You've had those moments. Tap back into those moments. Go to the feel good moments, because this is an energy to remind us that don't take life so seriously. Yes, we're in control of free will, but at some point we have to surrender and remember we're not in control of everything or everybody. We never will be. We never have been. And thank God for that, right? I don't want that responsibility. I don't want to be in control of everything and everybody all at one time. And me? Are you kidding me? So praise God, we don't have to do it all alone or by ourselves, okay? And so when we remind ourselves that we can just relax, Nine of Cups is next, okay? Cups energy is water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And with the Nine of Cups, this person, they have basically 9 trophies. They missing that 10th. They're missing that one more cup to make it 10 of Cups. And 10 of Cups is, and they lived happily ever after. So this Nine of Cups is like the bachelor, the bachelorette that has like everything. You know what I'm saying? They, well, no, that's more like Nine of Pentacles, which is coming up next. But Nine of Cups is emotional fulfillment, okay? It's doing the things that, I don't want to say passionately, but creatively keeps coming. It's like your creative energy. It's your emotions, okay? What are you doing with your emotions? So this could be manifesting creative energy to have success, emotional intelligence, um, going for what you want, feeling a sense of success and achievement, okay? Feeling a sense of growth. But again, this person is by themselves, okay? It's having it all, but not that partner to share it with, okay? So it could be a longing for someone else, or it could also, actually, because we're in Virgo season, it could be a realization that you enjoy your own company. It could be the realization that you've been healing, you've been doing the work, you've been in hermit mode, you've been in solitude, and you're very proud of yourself of how far you've come. You're proud of how emotionally developed you are now. You are proud of your ability to communicate with other people, your ability to listen. You are proud of the success you have been granted because you've been vulnerable, like being proud of your vulnerability, okay? So with this Nine of Cups, again, it's having it all, but not that person to share it with. So with the Virgo new moon energy coming up, I want you to take some time to consider the person you are, the person you want to be, and the person you want to attract. Because you want to have a clear idea of the person you want to attract, right? You want to have a vision of your future, an idea, the person you want to attract. You have to think from their perspective as well. Are you the person you think they want to attract? Okay? And in thinking of that, am I the person they want to attract? Well, who am I? Assess who you are. Okay, is this person who I want to be? Who is the person I want to be? Write those down. And just do some cross-referencing to see, am I the person I see myself as, or am I the person as I am? How can I become the person I want to be? Why do I want to be that person? And do I want it to be this person for me or for this person I'm trying to attract? Okay. And do I even want to deal with this person that wants to attract someone that I am not, or someone that I don't want to be? Okay. So really doing some emotional assessment in who you are, where you are in your life, okay? Not only who you are, but where you are emotionally, where you are in your spiritual walk, okay? Because again, water energy is spiritual emotions, okay? So where are you in your spiritual relationship? Where are you in your relationship with yourself? Because again, before we get to the 10 of cups, the 9 of cups is missing the ace of cups. Okay, that's the number one cup, the ace of cups. The 9 of cups with the ace of cups makes it the 10 of cups, the happily ever after. Before you invite this ace of cups in, are you ready? Is your house ready? Is the car ready? Like, if you're picking somebody up and then they open the passenger side door and you got stuff in the seat, you wasn't ready for me. Now I gotta wait for you to make space for me. Okay. So this 9 of cups is okay. I have everything except that partner I want to share it with. Am I ready to receive them? Okay. Because there's nothing worse than meeting the person you could spend the rest of your life with, but you're just not ready. And who says, what is not ready? What is not ready? Because, like we just established, healing is lifelong. There's always going to be something to heal. There's always going to be somebody that dies. There's always going to be some kind of heavy loss, some big burden, some big curveball that just takes you out of your normal routine, that have you saying, damn. There's always going to be some unexpected death that said, damn, they died way too soon. Or like, dang, I just seen them. Like, there's always going to happen for the rest of your life. Okay. You're always going to be healing. Is that the reason to just not live and to not embrace love and to not welcome love, to not welcome friendship? You know what I'm saying? You can heal with friends. Yes, you can heal by yourself, but you can also heal with friends. Yes, you can heal through celibacy, but you can also heal with, some affection. Yes, you can heal, by yourself in solitude, but you can also heal with a new friend group, joining a rec team, joining an online community. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can heal in multiple ways, okay? There's multiple ways to feel and heal. Just like there are many different artists, many different type of creatives in the world, there are many different ways to feel your emotions and to feel through those emotions, because sometimes we meet people for those very reasons, to feel and heal through our emotions. If that's the reason why they're there and you're so busy, you may be in a position where you're like, no, I'm healing right now. I can't entertain any friends. I can't entertain any love. That's why they're here. That's why they're here. They help you. They're literally going to be gone by the time you learn the message. They're going to be gone because they're an earth angel. They have to, that's their job, to like be in people's world at their time. And then they go on to find someone else. Like you, I'm sure you can recall at one time where like somebody came into your life at the time you needed them. And then right when you had a clarity, aha moment, they were gone because they moved or you had to move or something changed where it's beyond your control. It's not like y'all fell out or anything. It wasn't like you wanted that relationship to end, but it just naturally ended. It's like, damn, I missed that connection because they gave me so much enlightenment and I really appreciated that. That's probably why they were there, just for that lesson. You know what I'm saying? So don't push away new love, okay? Because the Ace of Cups could be a new romantic partner, a new friendship partner, just a new connection, a new relationship. It could be a family relationship that's new. You know what I'm saying? Like the cousin that you never really talked to, but now y'all realize y'all have a commonality with each other. So now y'all are bonding more and more. And now this is this Ace of Cups, this new love energy coming in to help you heal, okay? So just know you're worthy, okay, through all of your stages, whether you're at the 9 of cups or the 3 of cups or whatever stage of life, you're always worthy of new love and new friendship, because sometimes we're attracting what we need. Sometimes we're attracting who we are. Sometimes we're attracting who we're stepping into. It just depends on what's going on in your life and how your energy rolls, okay? But just know that new love, new energy coming in, it just may be exactly what you need at that time, okay? So as we're healing, we're growing, okay? Hello and welcome. Uh Lastly, the 9 of Pentacles, okay? So this is the bachelorette, this is the bachelor, this is the I got it going on. This is the I'm single, I'm good by myself, okay? I'm happy, I have fulfillment. We see this single woman, she is surrounded by all of this gold. She has 9 gold pentacles at her feet. She is surrounded by sunshine. She's smiling, so she's radiating sunshine. This is prime Virgo energy, okay? But it can represent feminine earth energy, or just this Virgo season that we're in right now, regardless of your sign. And with this energy, I want this to remind you of what's it all for. Okay, when it comes to like what you're working towards, what makes you happy, what gets you excited, what seeds are you watering? Okay, when it comes to the harvest, the Nine of Pentacles, what do you want to sprout? What do you want to see come to fruition? What do you want to see grow? Because 9 months, right? Baby, okay? So when it comes to, babies start as a fertilized egg, right? So when it comes to the seeds or the eggs that you're fertilizing in this harvest season of Virgo, of September, with this 9-9 portal, okay, this opening a woman's birth canal is a portal in itself, okay? So I want you to think about birthing energy, because again, we have the Virgo new moon. Shout out to my Virgo moons. We have the Virgo new moon coming up this week, okay? So with this new moon, this new energy, what are you birthing? Are you birthing a new sense of self? Are you birthing a new regimen, a new health and wellness, new diet? Are you birthing new friendship? Are you birthing new what new? What are you birthing? Okay, we need to know. So I want you to really think about that. I want you to think about your solar plexus chakra and really charging up with yellow, the energy of yellow, eating yellow foods, lemons, yellow squash, detoxing the body. Okay, getting out into sunshine, really enjoying nature, doing things that make you happy, doing things that excite you, going to festivals, going to any type of outdoor activity that's going to light you up, anything that's going to help to heal your inner child is going to be helpful as well. Just really reminding you of your power, of your enlightenment, doing things that light you up, do things that excite you with people that excite you too, okay? So, also taking a look at your money, take a look at your investments, where you're placing your energy, where you're investing your energy, who you're giving your energy to, because this person, she's enjoying her own company. Okay, yes, she's talking to a bird here, but in essence, she's happy alone. She's happy. So this person has gone through, the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, getting the call, getting the download from spirit, being moved to action, fighting, taking rest with that fight. And now she's harvesting. Now she's reaping what she sowed. So think about what you're reaping based on what you sowed, okay? And what new seeds will you sow based on what you want to reap next time, okay? Because again, when that new love comes in, when that partner comes in, you want to feel good on your own, right? You want to feel enlightened by your own spirit, right? You want to have a sense of spirit about you when that new love comes in, when that new energy, that new friendship comes in. You want to have a spirit about you. You want to have some excitement about you. You know what I'm saying? Like you just want to have a good sense of self. And when you focus on your mental and emotional well-being, when you invest in your spiritual well-being, when you focus on your body, going to the gym, doing yoga, eating the right foods, taking care of you, and you feel good. And because you feel good, you look good. And because you look good, you feel good, and you look good, and you feel good, you look good, and you feel good, and it just keeps charging you up to where you're smiling. You want to be around people. You want to be seen. Your energy is just more attractive. It's more exciting. And because you're so attractive, because you're so exciting, now you're attracting new energy in, because they want some of that too. Okay. And then before you know it, you have new love, new friendships, new money flowing in because you have new business clients. You've gotten that promotion. You have a new job, whatever the case may be. You're just attracting goodness because you're grateful, because you feel good. You look good. You're seeing good things. You're having these new experiences with new friends. Life is just good. Life is just good. And then the cherry on top is that you find someone else on that same vibration, someone on that same spiritual connection, someone on that same growth journey that sees your light, respects your light, does nothing to disturb your light. If anything, empowers you, and you're charging each other up together. Chef's kiss. When you can do it together, you do the work as individuals, but then you can come together and just give each other those little sparks of love. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this portal energy reading. I feel fired up to do a lot of recording today. So go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't already. IG peeps, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, it's 3:33 on the timer right now. Let me drink some moon water. Cheers. Join me in a cheers. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for everyone that's in here. Drop your zodiac sign down in the chat, please. Who's represented here? My water, it has been charging since the Pisces full moon. It is carnelian. It's citrine. I will give you a moonology card. Okay, 3:33. Everything is working out for my highest good. Thank you for my mind, body, and spirit. Thank you for allowing me to create great ideas. I am filled with money-making ideas. My spirit is charged up. Thank you, Father God. Thank you for blessing my family. Thank you for blessing my friends. Thank you for blessing my money. Thank you for blessing my financial decisions, Father God. Thank you for blessing my spirit. Thank you, Father God, Mother Earth, Holy Spirit. Yes. Anytime there's an angel number, I try to pray. All right, we have 3 cards. Okay. Third quarter moon, adjustments are required, okay? Pivot energy. We're halfway. You see the moon, it's half and half. Pivot energy, we're halfway. Where do we need to adjust, okay? Waning moon, what do you need to release? Okay, this is when the moon is moving from full to the new moon. So we're actually in a waning moon right now because it is moving away from the Pisces full moon into the Virgo new moon, all right, that we have later on this week. So what do you need to release? And finally, new moon in Pisces, more Pisces energy. Meditate and contemplate. All right. So, taking time to meditate, there are many different ways to meditate. Of course, sitting in silence, laying on your back, listening to music, walking outside in nature, cleaning. That's one of my favorite meditations. Taking a bath, a soak, a shower, deep conditioning your hair. Give yourself a nice, gentle scalp massage. There are many different ways to meditate. Boxing, doing some active sweat generating activities is a great way to meditate as well. So find what works for you, okay? And yeah, with this 9/9 energy, it is a portal day, so take some time to pray, take some time to meditate, clean your spaces, declutter, organize, reorganize, all of that. Mercury retrograde, Virgo energy, okay, with preparing spaces, okay? Think about what new energy you want to bring into your world and think, is there space for them to fall into, okay? So thank you so much for watching. Please join my YouTube channel, subscribe, and put your notifications on, like, share, subscribe. The whole spiel that all the YouTubers do, okay? Thank you so much for joining in. I'll see you next time. Bye.